Alright, this video is about some testing methods with TDI Beach Hunter that I've been hearing some complaints about, especially in saltwater hunting, with all the noise it makes. And I have to concur, this thing can be pretty noisy. However, I think there's some confusion about the settings and how high you can set them without this thing missing smaller targets. So we'll set this up. Threshold up, volume all the way so we can hopefully hear through the headphones. Just throw the ground balance on, who cares? Plus I'm in a house, should be very noisy. Get that freak about in the middle. Let's see, we'll keep the this pulse delay down to minimums or small setting and the gain all the way high. Okay, ground balance on, whatever. I use it on so I can differentiate between iron and aluminum and whatever I'm looking for, because that iron will warble, have a warbly tone if you catch it. So here we go. This is gain high, pulse delay at 10, frequency in the middle, ground balance about 6.5, threshold volume, blah 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 is on. Here's a toe ring, 10K. Okay, here's a 10K diamond sapphire ring. Sounds pretty good. And a 14K chunky ring. Okay, so we'll go back and set, let's go to 15, pulse delay. With the noise I was getting, I'm going to run this back up to about just one notch over half. Keep the ground balance on. Get it back up to 15 because that's saltwater area. Let's see what it sounds like now on a 10K toe ring. Small ring. There we go. $14. I don't know if that shows you any depth, but correct. That must be 12 inches. 10 inches. It's 4. 2, 3 inches. And that's with pulse delay up at 15. Let's push it to 20 in case you really got problems in there. Let's see what it does. Let's get this back over here. Okay, let's try it again. See what happens. Here's 10. Still hear it busting through the threshold. Still loud. 14K. Okay. Again, sensitivity or gain, I'm sorry, is just a notch over half, and pulse delay is at 20. Let's go into the large target zone between 20 and 25. Let's get this gain down to half. What the hell was that? Oh, go-kart. And that's it. We'll get this gain down to about half. Large targets. Let's see what happens. 10K toe ring, small. Got to get real close now. So, inch. Air test too, guys. 14K diamond ring. And it's picking up that big thing. Okay, big ring. So, my vote is you can get this thing set to where it'll be quieter in the ocean, in the salt water. You can definitely pull your pulse delay up. I'm not saying to get into this range all the time, but at least you can get to 20. I know in South Florida, as far as I had to go was 20. And probably push this gain back to about number 4 on the gain and still hear it. Probably even number 3. Even with ground balance on, if you turn this off, you'd probably get a little more depth. But you'll be digging everything, straight PI. And that's it. So I found that big 14K Fort Lauderdale Beach with some pretty high settings. Because at some point I did not know if I would be able to recover anything with the pulse delay set so high and the gain set so low. But it was the only way I could quiet the machine down, and it did quite well. It found everything. So some people are really complaining about the noise, especially when you're swinging. You got to quiet it down in order to so it doesn't defeat the threshold. That's it. Works well. Good machine. Ring beast. Good luck.